Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another edition of Legends from the Past and from the Future. And tonight we got a live one, Jeannie. We got a live one.
Yes, we
What,
do.
what you think?
I think so. I think everyone's going to be excited and is going to enjoy this interview tonight.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This guy's off the chain. All right. He is off the chain. But Jeannie, we got a lot of things coming up. So far we have the month of January booked. Some exciting interviewees. I think it's going to be exciting during the month of January. We have Jeff Brooks coming up, Paul Amos. We have
Great legends.
Mr. Banyan, Stephen Banyan. We also have Paris Lane. She's going to be with us. That's going to be exciting.
Songbird.
Yeah. And then we'll start the next month with Jeff Jacobs.
Another songbird. Family.
Oh man, we are streaming live. We are streaming live on Facebook. We're streaming live on LinkedIn. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitter. And if you're on the YouTube channel, please subscribe. Jeannie, he's here.
Okay.
Our guest is here.
There he is, the one and only.
What was that?
Boy, Sugar Boy Chew. Boy, how you doing?
Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
we can see you well.
We won't discuss the army. We will discuss later my pay.
Hey, no problem. We got you.
How y'all doing?
You're doing good. How are you, boy?
Doing fine.
Good. Thanks so
you look
much.
good. You look good,
Well, thank you. So do you.
as usual. Okay.
Boy, welcome to the show, boy.
All right.
We've been trying to get you for the longest, man.
Yeah, well, they say short visits make long friends.
Oh, is that what they say?
That's what they say, man. I mean, I say the best for last. It's at the end of the year,
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
And for any luck, it seems like we all put on red.
Yeah.
About that.
Merry Christmas, huh? Hey, look. Hey, before we get into the questions that we're gonna ask you, boy, we're gonna go way back to when it all started, when you were a youth. All right. You played football. You played football. Tell us about your football experience.
You see, I played football. I started playing sports at 11.
At 11?
I probably wouldn't have got into sports if it wasn't for Reggie Owens.
Okay.
Reggie Owens led me to playing sports. That's when I played for, there it is, Hardy Huskies. That's right.
Well, tell us about your Hardy Husky days, man. How did that go?
Oh, man, we was good, man. I tell you, we was good with what they, I forgot them other coaches, Maverick, Sanchez. You remember Sanchez?
I do.
Sanchez father. But you got to remind you, I was 11. And my worst experience was when I was playing with Darryl Brown and that offense, man. Man, I could not remember caterings or nothing. I'm serious, man. Darryl would say, boy, I'm telling you, it's on two. Don't jump. I would go right out there and jump, man. So
what happened? I know by you jumping off sides like that, what they made a switch, right?
Oh yeah, what they said, no, he's too good to just keep on the bench. Put him on defense. And I went out their house one time. He wanted us to step on some grapes in the tub that he was making wine. So I got close with Daryl family and what they said, look, all I want you to do is watch that ball. The boy's good, I'm telling you, the boy's good. Just watch that ball. And you know the more of the story, we went undefeated and wasn't even scored on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm surprised. You know, you were a very good football player. You know, and you didn't play football in high school. You didn't play football.
No.
Yeah. So you know what? That's gonna take us into the questions. Where go ahead, Jeannie. Let's start us off with the questions for Boya.
All right, Boya. So you were such an athlete, however, you chose to take the route of a boxer. So when did you pick up that sport?
When I was 14. I was playing for T-Birds. at the time. I think I was 90 pounds. I played with Army that year. That year I played with Army.
Yeah, you did.
And we started. I'm gonna make that known. We started. But you know, I started you know, it was always tough, Genie, growing up between Sparring Road, Nappy Garden, in town. And we always played football, you know, Thanksgiving, all that. But I just had this thirst to do individual sport, man.
Right.
Individual, man. And when I got introduced to boxing, that came from just fighting all the time in town. You know, just going up in town, man. Coming up under Big Zeke and them other big boys and Michael Fisher, they always pick on me. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start boxing. And what got me into boxing, let me say this. I was headed that way, Jeannie.
Okay.
But I fought Rita Henderson. I gotta tell you. Rita Henderson, she was going with Alex at the time. And this is true, man. I mean, and I gotta tell it because there ain't no shame in it. You know, 1974, she had got smart with me and said, that's why your mother wear a wig.
Oh my God.
Man, I swung on her, man, and Rita whipped my ass. True shit. It made me a champion, I'm telling you. The next day I went down to the Naval Academy and I started training.
Okay.
She don't like me telling that story, but it's the truth.
She took you out.
But you know, coming up, Rita was bigger than us, the normal people. You know, Rita was no little girl. She wasn't no little girl, man. She probably made Aldous go with her during that time.
You are too nice. So share with our audience some of your journey in boxing.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, well, I started amateur, and my first trainer was Reese James. Charles James' brother. Everybody in Annapolis had like a big brother from at the Naval Academy. Reese was my big brother. Before Reese went to Marines, if Reese had any kind of toys, little guns, knives, he gave them to me. And he kind of took me underneath his wing. So when he came back out of the Marines, he started training me one-on-one. And then speed up the process. Then we started fighting over North 7 in tournaments. And at that time, I was Boya the Destroyer. Right? Got that name from Ted Brown. And that's how the journey started. Then from there, I said that was 74 up to about 78. I went on a winning streak, so I was like 56-6 as an amateur.
Okay.
Then before I started turning pro, I took George Pendell up to Palmer Park to spar this guy named Ray Charles Leonard. And when we went up there, I was starstruck. You had Angelo Dundee, that was Muhammad Ali manager, Sugar Ray manager. Had all the big wheels up there, and they wouldn't let George spar because George was the same weight as Sugar Ray Leonard, 147. So they asked me how much I wore. I wore 160. They said, "You a fighter?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Put on the gloves." And damn, he beat me down that day, man. Damn, he beat me down, man. I ain't know nothing about it, man. I ain't know nothing about it. And I didn't know he was training for Roberto Duran. He beat me down, man. I'm talking about we had 3 guys sparring him in 3 different corners. He was fighting each guy every different round. But the key was I came back the next day.
Yeah.
I came back the next day, came back the next week, I came back the next month. And when he was ready to fight Duran, he took me to camp with him in Big Bad.
Wow.
And he beat me down some more. But you know what? Started getting up with him, and I started going running with him. And then I started getting closer. And I'm gonna tell you, Ray was Ray Leonard. I'm gonna tell you now. And I was the recipient of it. I'm telling you right now.
So now, did you feel like sparring with him, you started picking up some of his habits, some of his boxing habits, and some of his traits?
Yeah, that was after I started gaining more heart, feeling more braver, because he can punch, man, and he has speed.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I'm doing a time where I was getting called to come to the Poconos by myself against people like world champion like Donna Curry.
Yeah.
I went all the way to Poconos and spar him with nobody.
Man, you sparred against Donald Curry?
Come on, man. Shoot, all the way to Poconos. First time I drove to Pennsylvania by myself.
How was that experience, man? How did you feel? What was the difference between sparring with him and Ray Leonard?
He was bigger and just as good.
Yeah, he was good.
But the flip side, I was getting good.
Yeah.
I was getting good because if I didn't, I would never be able to tell the story. You wouldn't be able to understand me. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that now. That's a fact.
So how did you gain the name Sugar?
Somebody called me that. I want to say it probably was Mick. You remember Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was somebody like Mick say Sugar. I said, man, don't call me that, man. And he kept doing it, and I really didn't appreciate it because I was Boy the Destroyer. I wasn't destroying no damn body, but I was Boy the Destroyer. and then he explained to me that it was me. Then he explained to me what Sugar meant. He said because I remind him of Sugar Ray and abbreviate boy, and my last name too.
Okay.
Wow.
I said, I take that. I take that.
Nice. So, Boy, when did you become a professional boxer?
I would say I turned professional. I want to say 84.
Okay.
Around 84. And I was older. So I was like a late bloomer considering, the guys I was fighting. But for years, Jeannie, no one knew my age.
Wow.
And even my social security number. When I was going to professional fights, I wouldn't put my correct social security number down. But that means I wasn't paying taxes. And I can tell on myself now because I paid every dime back that they came and got from me. Almost $70,000. Yeah, from different states.
Wow.
But I became pro, I think 80, 83, 84.
Man.
And I lost my first professional fight. They had a big write-up in Annapolis, me running and all that. And I lost my professional debut.
Man, do you remember who that was against?
Oh, I'll never forget that. Aaron Thompson. Boy from out of Sugar Ray Leonard's gym. Aaron Thompson.
Wow.
And he was a left-hander, so I wasn't good with left-handers. And he was pretty good.
Man, so before we go to another conversation, boy, just let's sum up your professional career. Now, you had how many professional fights?
Well, the truth be told, I had 26 and 6.
Mm.
Okay.
Nice. Nice record.
You say sum it up?
Yeah.
It was a long journey, man. I mean, just fighting, man. I think one thing about my career, I worked my whole career.
Okay.
Most fighters just boxed.
Yeah.
When I knew I wasn't gonna go to the Olympics, it was time for me to make at least $few. And I remember my second pro fight, I had Angelo Dundee in my corner.
Wow, did you?
Right here at Michael. Well, no, back then it was the Fonte Blue. And I won $500. I brought home 50.
Wow.
I said, he got to go. I don't care what manager he is, he got to go, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I fought Roy Jones as an amateur. I fought Bernard Hopkins as an amateur.
Okay.
Before Bernard went to prison, I fought Bernard.
Okay.
Roy was going to the Olympics. He beat me. He beat me in Colorado, Silver Springs, Colorado. He beat me. The first night I was there, I lost. I lost to a guy named Roy Jones.
You fought Roy Jones?
As an amateur.
Wow.
See, and that's the one thing about that bothered me about Annapolis. So you got a lot of people in Annapolis. Well, it's a lot of talent in Annapolis. Was a lot of talent. And a lot of people used to always see me running and would talk to me, but they don't show up at the fights.
Yeah.
Most of my followers was from Baltimore, DC, and Long.
Wow.
But Napa's sort of had Napa's people. Now, there's no disrespect to y'all, but I'm saying Napa's people, when it comes to sports, they almost got like the crab syndrome. Instead of saying a person, oh, that person pretty good, you know, they would, oh, that person ain't shit, man. That they would do that first.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's a fact. It could have been from. I done seen times. Well, no, that's a different subject. No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get round to that. Y'all gonna like that. Y'all gonna like that topic too when I get round to it.
Well, look, I'm gonna ask you one more question, then I'll let Jeannie get into the next set of questions. Okay, you fought Antonio Tarver. How did that fight come about?
Well, I fought him twice too. Fought him as an amateur. I fought him as a pro.
Okay.
I fought him after I lost to Roy Jones, but as a pro, how that came about, I had fought 3 times in 2 months. Never did that as I was an amateur. Never did that as a pro. I fought twice at Martin West, Baltimore. I fought 1 time in Connecticut. And then when I came home, I got a phone call from my manager. Said that Don King was on the phone. I said, go ahead, man. I mean, I was all beat up. I won the fight in Connecticut, but you know, I'm still beat up. My lips are busted. I was sore. They said, we got the fight you won. I said, well, who was that? They said, Antonio Tarver. I said, dang, I ain't trying to fight no left-hander. Then they told me what they were paying me. They told me they were paying me. I said, I take it. Right. This is my longest shot. You got to remember, I'm 40 years old now.
Wow.
See, I'm 40.
Yeah.
And Antonio Tarver was 28.
Wow.
And really, they didn't catch up. They didn't catch up to me far as my age, remember a few conversations back, I said they didn't know my real age.
Yeah.
They didn't know my age because I didn't put my age down because I knew the young boys would jump on me. And that's strategized.
Yeah.
So Larry Hazard in Atlantic City made everybody come to Atlantic City. I don't care where you was from, what country you was from. You had to come with your birth certificate, and you had to come to get your license out of Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they knew how old I was. The only way you can get your license, you had to go to Atlantic City from Larry Hazard.
Wow. Yeah.
So when I fought Tarver, I think if I was well rested, he wouldn't have beat me. I'm telling you that now. Ain't no doubt in my mind, because personally, I wasn't scared of him. I was just tired because I had 3 fights the month before.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's really tough.
Yeah.
That was tough.
But I'm still chewing on the fat.
Hey, I got it. Hey, Jeannie, you know, Lisa Faye the Hayes said, "Sugar boy." You know, hey, Lenny said, "You still crazy."
Okay.
And also, you're a natural food boy.
That's right.
Oh man, let's go ahead and keep going, Jeannie. What you got?
So Boya, you keep us in stitches, right? So how did you get the opportunity to meet Cedric the Entertainer, Tommy, Bill Bellamy, and other comedians?
Oh well, before then, I met Cedric at one of my fights.
Okay.
He was at one of my fights, and I just happened to be coming out the dressing room, and we pretty much going to sit down at the same seat.
Mm.
And I said, "Man, I know you." He said, "I know you." I said, "You Cedric Entertainer." He said, "You that guy I just fought." So that's how we started talking. But I knew Monique, Cedric. Well, Cedric was kind of famous, but he wasn't that big then. Monique was just doing comedy shows right there in Baltimore before she was big. Matter of fact, I've been knowing Monique before she even got married. So when I met them, they always encouraged me, and I used to go up there and do open mic a lot.
Okay.
And I really didn't start doing open mic until the pandemic. But I used to always go down to the comedy club on Tuesday nights. You know, the nights we go to see comedy is on a Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. The Tuesday night they would have open mic. And that's how I met okay. Then I got our cousins in California, Jeannie, Kim McDonald. You know Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We used to go to Kim house, me and my wife. We used to go to Kim house, and we used to go to a lot of black rodeos. They come to Maryland now, down at the Showplace Arena, but we go out California to a lot of black rodeos, and a lot of those actors and comedians, they stay over Kim house from David Mann.
Okay.
Before he became popular, on Tyler Perry got him. Samoa, me and Samoa, you know, we used to be real close. J. Anthony Brown,
Okay.
Cedric Entertainer, Monique. What's that actor named Oba? Played in the movie Life.
Okay.
These guys just call me all the time, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So when are we gonna hop on a plane and go hang out with him?
Well, actually, I just had an aunt that passed away. Jeannie should know that. Just had an aunt that passed. I supposed to be going out there around Christmas, but I'm gonna wait till the New Year. And I'm supposed to be going out there and hanging out with my cousin Kim and Tommy Davidson. He supposed to be having a little get together.
Okay.
And he told Kim to bring me.
Okay. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
boy. So for the
So,
sake of time, you said you wanted to share something with us.
well, you know I'm 60. You gotta remind me now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just going to show you of the talent that we have in Annapolis. I'll tell you a little brief funny story. I remember I used to have for about 2 or 3 years, I used to have like seasonal tickets. I promise you, I'm gonna tell the same story these two gentlemen passed. If I'm alive, I gotta tell it at their funeral. And one of them is cousin Junior, and that damn loaded. That damn loaded. I had seasonal tickets to the Wizards on the floor for like a couple years. I used to park down there where the players park. I used to sit front row, and Michael Jordan was coming to town. So I invited me, Marco, Tom, Gatewood, Lodi. I think the boy named Brian. I forgot Brian's last name. But anyway, Junior loved his story. Junior loved his story. So Summer League had a game going on over at Summer League. So I already had the game planned it for about 2 weeks. So I called everybody up, we going to the game, we gonna go. So Lodi told me, no, I ain't gonna be able to go. I'm going over Summer League, see Junior Bed play. I said, damn it. He turned down Michael Jordan to go see Junior play, boy. That's a true story. Junior Bed live that story, man.
That's funny you telling that story because I was talking to Junior today and I said, you have any questions for Boyer? He said, yeah, ask him who was he prefer to see, me play basketball or Michael Jordan.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you. So you know, hey, I'm telling you. I couldn't believe it. I told Lodi, man, you ain't going to Michael Jordan. He said, I'm going to some of these see Junior Day play. And he turned me down, man. And that's when Michael Jordan on the Bulls.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That says a lot. That
Yeah.
says a lot.
That says a lot. Says a lot about the talent in Annapolis. I tell you that.
But you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you something, man. And we're gonna have Jeff Brooks on the show. Junior was good. Junior patterned his game after Jeff Brooks.
Well, we all did. You all got in trouble doing that. First it was me. Then it was Junior Day. Then it was Tim.
Tim, yeah.
And every last one of us did the same thing y'all did. Nothing. I ain't lying. We got to come up the court like this. But if anybody did it better, it was Junior. If anybody did it better, it was Junior.
Junior had it.
Junior had it. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. There's one thing about Junior, he could shoot. And most definitely, taking after y'all, he could make foul shots.
Yeah.
You could make foul shots.
Yeah. Jenny was awesome, man. But Jenny said it. Jenny, she keeps the show on time. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. But listen, you're never too old to get a degree. And one thing that you did. How old were you when you decided that you wanted to get a degree? And what was that degree in?
Physical therapy.
How old were you?
I was 50.
50 years old. Wow.
I was 50. And the reason why I went in that direction, because when that tanker blew up on me,
yeah,
I had to change direction. Do I want to drive truck? And plus, I was post-traumatic stress at the time.
Wow.
So the society, workers' comp, got this thing called where they got to retrain you to go back to the work field. Even if they got to use Votech to retrain you to get your mind on working, and maybe not doing what you was doing, but go back to do something. So I decided to go to school. And that was what was it, 80? No, it was 2006, 2006 to 2009. 2 years at Howard, 2 years at Anne Arundel.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, a physical therapy degree. What are you doing today?
That's
Huh?
that's well, I drive tractor trailer for FedEx.
Okay.
I want to do the physical therapy. Probably I can retire now, but my wife won't let me. So if I can get one more president in there, I'm coming out. See, because at my age, they give me I can get the whole benefit.
Yeah.
But one thing about the physical therapy thing, they wanted me to work at night all the time, man.
Wow.
And that's not normal life. I don't want to live that type of life. I want to be home with my wife and do normal stuff. So I chose to get back in the truck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had one last question.
That's all.
What's your physical fit? You go to the gym, you work out. What can you share with our audience? How your routine or how to stay fit. I mean, you are really fit. So what's your routine?
Well, there's really no trick. The hardest part is everybody know abs made in the kitchen. So you most definitely got to eat right. And at our age, the key is you got to keep moving around. So I always been an athlete all my life. So I look at it as, okay, first I'm asking this first. First, I look at it as, Gina, you can be good or you be an athlete. An athlete is a lifestyle. So that means you got to always eat right, you got to always exercise, and you always get plenty of rest, and you got to drink plenty of water. So those are 4 keys. Before you even do any kind of regimen, you got to have that down closely packed to the T. And my regimen can start from, oh man, I mean, I gave you the formula, but it can change. Like last night, I was in the gym at 1 o'clock.
Let me show you something real quick, okay?
Here I am in the Gold Gym at 1:30, 1:35 in the morning. It's how you become a champion. Got to put the work in. Got to do what others won't do. Just to show you the time. Time would be
1:35 in the morning. 1:35 in the morning, Jenny.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, look at it like this. See, the problem is, I think with most people, especially I'm going to speak of my Annapolis people, it's your involvement. Your involvement is the key to success. If you take a oak tree nut, an oak tree seed, right, and put it in the box, it's going to grow, but it ain't going to grow to its full potential, right? It won't grow like an oak tree. It will be an oak tree. And the only problem with that oak tree not being like an oak tree is the environment that is in that box. But if you put it in the ground, it will grow like an oak tree. And I think that's most of our problem with our Annapolis people. I'm speaking to Annapolis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get out the involvement. It could be with your friends. Don't smoke cigarettes. See, all that stuff. That stuff is important. Because I ask young men all the time, Jeannie, do the white man hold you down? Yeah. But I've never seen a black man with a tobacco field.
Right.
And you smoking cigarettes. And it got right down the pack, I'm gonna kill you. So if you can get out your involvement, especially if you're the smartest in your group of friends, you need new friends.
Wow. Well, look,
Success is not an accident. Success is work.
Right.
So on that note, boy, I'm gonna show you, if it's okay with Jeannie, I'm going to show you two things, or two or three things. And I want you to expound on it. Okay, real quick. All right. Talk a little bit about that exercise you were doing.
Oh, that's one of the easiest ones. That's just ab work.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I do. And when I get off the show tonight, I'm gonna do about 600 or 700 abs before I go to bed.
Okay. Now talk about this.
Janet. Janet used to be 300 pounds before I trained her.
Wow.
Janet was 300 pounds, man.
Wow.
And to show you what I was doing, I'm not really punching her in her stomach, but to show you the endurance, the endurance that she do have in her stomach, because you don't see no stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
You got some more?
Go ahead.
So, Boya, so you do personal training?
Yes.
Okay.
Been doing that for about 20 years now. I trained the likes of, I trained Whitney Houston. When she used to come to town, come through, wherever she was going, she would call me up. I would meet her at the gym, and she would come in with all these scarves on her head, you know. And I'm like, damn, in the morning, hour workout. It ain't like she paying me $200 and $300 either. She was paying me what I was asking for.
Right.
Back then, it was $55 an hour. That was a lot of money. You can work out with somebody cheaper now.
Yeah.
But I trained Maya. Then Maya came through Pete Adams. Pete Adams turned me on to Maya. Who else? Mario. That singer Mario from out of Baltimore. Genuine. I trained most of these people for videos. Because everybody want that ad work. It's that ad work.
Right.
Try and get on it. We live too far. Live too far away.
We're gonna work something out, boy. We're gonna work it out, okay? All right, we're gonna.
Yeah, because you're gonna move, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving.
There you go. Yeah, but I train white collar workers, man. That's my passion. I trained a lot of fighters for about 10 years when I retired from boxing. But my passion is really not so much training fighters, because that's babysitting to me, unless you got the fighter.
Yeah.
I train a fighter, train you for 2 or 3 months, you go and get a trophy, I get love.
Wow.
You train and you're not the fighter, and you get a professional fight, you get about $500, $600, $700, I get 60.
Wow.
But it's my pleasure to train somebody like you two, such as you two.
Okay.
My passion is right there, man. I got guys I work with that was 300 pounds. They're down to 200 pounds that I train now.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Now to wrap this up, boy, what would you leave to any of the young people out there that's watching that would help them grow?
Grow as a person or grow as an athlete?
Both as a person and as an athlete.
Oh man, that's easy. First of all, man, like I said, the involvement, you gotta change your involvement if you don't, whether you're in the Navies or not, you need to change your environment, and you need to always have a positive attitude. That's very healthy. If you're of age like we are, you gotta have a positive attitude.
Yeah.
You can't be the smartest in your group of friends, because you can't grow. Your work ethic. You gotta be a person of your own conviction, your own word. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. See it through. You gotta trust Jesus. I'm gonna tell you that's important, especially at our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have little Jesus in your life, man, and it works. Sometimes for years, man, I beat my wife beat me down for years because I supposed to have been this mega person to me.
Mhm.
But what held me back, I think, to me, I'm successful now. But what held me back, what made me took so long was you still trying to hang with the fellas.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
You don't want to let the hood go. Um, oh man, my wife just beat me down. Say you be further where you was at. You wasn't hanging with so and so. You wasn't hanging with so and so. I can't even call their name whether you did or not. But it was a lesson for me. And you got to get out your own way.
Yeah.
Sometimes let God, handle your life. Because I'm fully rooted in that God thing, man.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, I really am.
Yes.
And I don't have no parents.
Mhm.
So all I got left is me, my family, and God.
Mm.
It's real now because before I lost my parents, you can play that game. And now I don't have no parents at all.
Yeah.
I'm a little serious about my life now.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, it's real serious.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. And your circle, the circle of people that you allow in your space is important. It's really important.
Yeah.
Boy, hey, this was real. It was enlightening, and I'm glad you came on. It took a long time to get you, but
Yeah. I
now,
felt like my cousin Jeannie could ask me more. But
You only had 30 minutes.
who we got to pay? We got to go to commercial. Who we got to pay?
Okay.
No, we good. We good, though. No, I'm just joking. I enjoy y'all time being with y'all, man. I've enjoyed that you allow me to come into y'all world. A lot of y'all don't see Boy You no more, but I'm in the White Marsh area. I'm around. I'm thriving. I'm doing positive things and I'm doing good. I'm healthy.
no question about it. Well,
Yeah.
boy, this is a part of the show that this is where we give a chance to give back. And it's Christmas time. So
Right.
Jeannie, I don't even think it's gonna be a question asked. You know what I'm gonna say?
Call
The 16th caller.
the 16th caller.
16th
Okay.
caller. This is our cash giveaway time, boy. So the 16th caller, they call 240-603-1743 will win a cash gift tonight.
So all they got to do is call in.
240-603-1743. The 16th caller, you will win a cash gift.
So all they got to do is call in. They have to ask no question.
All they gotta do is call.
Well, what number we on now?
No, well, it's the first one. Hey, you the first one, man. So hang up and call back. Hang up, call back.
Well, you got to say who it is.
No. Hey, this my show, man. You stay back.
The 16th caller.
240-603-1743. The 16th caller.
Cheryl.
Do we have any questions in the chat?
Bro. Number 2, hang up and call back. Hey, you know what? We may just give one tonight. He'll probably call 16. Oh. Hey, you calling number 3, you gotta hang up, call back.
That's the same person.
Hey, you calling number 4, hang up, call back.
Well, how many viewers we got? Have you seen that? When you said that?
You calling number 5, hang up, call back.
Jane.
Yeah.
How many viewers we had? You know that?
We went up to
About
33.
33.
You call it number 6. Hang up. Call back.
33. You hear that, boy?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
call it number 7.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. There's someone
Okay.
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You call it number 8.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
You call it number 9. You
I
call
like
it number 10. You call it number 11.
Oh, I want to see this. I got to see this. Yeah.
Call it number 12. Look, they're waiting now. You
Oh, it's
call it
all
number
done.
13.
It's serious, man.
You call it number 14.
That's the same person.
You call it number 15.
I have a question that came in the chat.
We got a winner. We got send me your cash app, okay? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, who is it?
Dosey Wallace.
Dosey. Okay.
I have one question before we close out.
We got a winner. Hello? Okay, what you got, Jenny?
Okay. So this question is for you, Boyer. This is Ron McGee. He said he had a pleasure meeting you several times. One thing he would like to know is where would you have directed your time
Who's this?
if sports was not involved?
Who? Jack? Oh, bro, we got a winner, bro. All right.
Where would I direct my time if sports wasn't involved?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I couldn't. Well, I'm gonna answer McGee. I started playing sports at 11, so
I call you after the show, man.
I don't know. I tried to be a preacher one time.
Really? Okay.
I mean, that's for another show. I'm gonna tell you what happened in person, Jamie.
Okay.
Hey,
That's tough because I don't know enough. I don't know life without sports since I was 11.
Okay.
All my life I played sports.
All right.
Okay.
One thing I can say, Jeannie,
Yes, sir.
and I used to tell loading them this all the time, or keep coving them. So you could be good or be an athlete. See, and I choose to be an athlete because I knew it was longevity in athlete. So you can be good, and that's only lasts for a minute. Then you kind of like let yourself go or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But being an athlete, it's a lifestyle, you know.
It really is.
Especially when you buy like tailor-made suits. You got to fit them. You need to fit them.
Right.
Yeah.
So look, we appreciate the viewership that came out. This was a great show. I got to thank our brother Boyer, Sugar Boy Chew, for appearing,
right.
and the viewers. Well, Jeannie, we got some great viewers out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is our last show of the year. We'll be back in January, and we have a lineup during the month of January for you. Jeff Brooks, Carl Amos,
Right.
Steve Banyan, the Black History teacher at Annapolis High.
Yeah.
And we're gonna close January off with Paris Lane. We got Paris Lane on that show. So and then we're gonna kick February off with the bang. We're gonna have Jeff Jacobs to kick off February.
That's nice.
So we rolling. The Legends is really growing. It's picking up, and we got to thank you, the viewership, for our positive viewing, our positive show. We try to give you the best. We feel we have the best. Jeannie, she makes this show what it is today. Thank you, Jeannie.
Yes, yes,
absolutely.
Merry Christmas to all. Thanks again, Boyer.
Thank y'all.
Happy holidays, cuz.
I love y'all. Right up, man. I love y'all. Right on, man.
Merry
Okay.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
All right.